Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I thought I'd do another tier list video because I find those videos very fun and enjoyable to make because you guys get to see my opinions on certain things that I don't really get to share out too much. Um, yeah, I figured I'd do one on the recent new show called Squid Game. Very popular, Netflix all over the world. Number one. I love the show. For me, it was a 10 out of 10. I recently finished it. If you guys have not seen it, there will definitely be spoilers because I'm going to be kind of talking about my decisions and why I picked some characters to put into where. We got the top notch, very likable, fine, okay, a nope, just nope. Those are the categories we're going to be judging these characters by. I might offend some people. I might cause a lot of controversy, but these are just my opinions based on how much I like these characters, their performance, their story, their interestness, interestness. I'm not sure if that's a word, and if people don't agree, that's fine. But we all have our own opinions. Some people like characters. I was watching some tier list videos. Some people like characters that I couldn't stand, but some people hated characters that I really liked. So. And people I will not be judging on are these two. I don't know why. Whoever made this tier list was obviously just being funny because these characters literally had no purpose besides he's just a guard, and then this is just the doll in the red light, green light, so it's pretty much useless. There was no character development. Alright, we're going to start with player 456, or Ji-hun, if that is his name. And he is... This is already going to piss some people off, I think. Very likable. He's not... Squid, he is. He is top-notch. He won the whole game. There was so many... I really like him. He's a bit of a jerk in the outside world, but inside the games, he was very nice to everyone. He tried to team up with people. He tried to be open-minded, and it won him the game. And he fulfilled his promise to player 67, the girl. Took care of her brother, sent him off to Sang-woo's mother, and he's actually just a great guy. The red hair, I think we could have all done without, just in my opinion. Didn't think the red hair fit him very well. I mean, it was okay, but still. I thought that's the only thing. I was just going to put him in very likable because sometimes he's not the most interesting, and sometimes he could be a bit of a jerk, but he's really top-notch. This girl is fine. I forgot her name, player 240. She's fine. She's in 2 episodes. I think she's funny. There's nothing I dislike about her, but I don't like her so much. She's funny, especially when she was talking to that guy that was praying a lot. And especially those conversations she had with player 67. I forgot how to say her name. I don't like referring to her as a number, but that's how I'm gonna have to say it. But other than that, she's alright. This guy sucks. I don't care if people think he's interesting. I guess he's kind of interesting, but he just sucks. He's a jerk. He does make the story interesting, but it doesn't make me like him anymore. I don't care how interesting he is. He's a jerk. So he goes in, fucking, what's it called? Nope, just nope. Ali is very, very likable. He's not top-notch because he wasn't the most important character. He didn't add too much. He was a very nice guy, and that's why I'm not putting him in top-notch. We didn't get enough of Ali for me to put him into top-notch. He was just kind of on the sides, kind of talking with the team while they were, in that giant room with all the beds. He wasn't, shown too much in that game. It was pretty sick when he during Red Light Green Light, when he caught Gi-hun. But he's really nice. I like him a lot. I love his personality. There's nothing I hate about him, but he's not, top-notch. He's not, he didn't add that much, to the storyline. He was just kind of just another really good character. This guy, Jun-ho, again, very likable. He infiltrated the whole facility, pretended he switched out multiple people. His storyline was great. I really like this guy. His storyline was awesome. It was really sad, when the front man shot him. I personally think he's still alive because, as you know, if the front man wants to kill, he just shoots in the head. And there's many clues that I kind of have looked over that he might still be alive, but we'll have to wait till season 2 or whenever we get a new season to come out or later parts in the show. Other than that, I think his storyline's great. He's a very nice character. He's very interesting, very good, but not quite top notch because he wasn't like in the episodes constantly. He was kind of like in little snippets, and his storyline wasn't the most like important. So he's just very likable. The front man, this is where people also might be, I wouldn't say confused because I don't think I'm the only one that really likes the front man, but I think I'm the only one that likes him this much. I don't want to put the front man at top notch because he's not top notch. He's not like the most important. You don't get to see him in action involved in the games very much. You just kind of see him walking about his little headquarters with his bed, talking to the VIPs or whoever he's talking to on the phone. This is the front man speaking. I think we all love that line. But I just really like him a lot. I think he's pretty awesome. He's pretty sick. I love his mask. I love his storylines too. It's kind of, I always consider it like a special treat when we get to see the front man come out and like shoot someone. That sounds crazy, because you don't get to see a lot of him. He came out a lot more towards the end, especially when he shot his brother, revealed his identity. I like these two the same, and this is just my opinion. I just like the front man. I just think he's cool. I really like his storyline. I could tell the front man is sort of a good guy on the inside because he was just once a regular person that played the games because he was in debt. I do not know how he managed to become the front man and in charge of the whole facility, the second in command. I don't understand that, but I could tell he still has some good in him because at the end of the 8th episode, you saw him really troubled with himself after he shot his brother. And I think that means there's still some good in him, and I like the front man, but he's not top notch. The salesman's just okay. He recruits the people, plays the weird flippy patty game, and that's it. There's nothing much to say about him. It was really cool to see him at the end of the last episode. I like him, but he's not like that crazy. He's just okay. This woman's in the middle of okay and nope, just nope. She's definitely not okay. I hated every minute of her, besides when she killed this biatch. When she killed him, that was like the most I've liked any character, because I just cannot stand this guy. I don't care like if he's I've already said why I can't stand him. This is just 100% opinionated, but she didn't do enough good to make me put her in okay. She still is no. There's 1% of the time that I liked her, 99% of the time I couldn't stand her. This guy, 100% of the time I couldn't stand him. Sang-woo, I mean, he played a little dirty to get ahead. Sang-woo, I don't know. I think Sang-woo was likable. I don't want to put him at just fine because it was really towards the end when he started kind of becoming a jerk because, I mean, he had to play dirty. Only one person could walk out. What was he going to do? He was just trying to save his own butt. And he played a little smart, a little cunning, a little sneaky. And he would get defensive when people would kind of call him out for it. Especially when they had the argument with Gi-hun and Sang-woo. I need to put some more people in top notch. Well, it looks like the old man's going to fill that. The reason why is because, first of all, the old man's awesome. And especially when you find out he was the host, the whole show, like, he's just been the guy behind all of this. And, he's just a great character, a wonderful fellow. I'm not sure if he's actually, like, if he was just pretending to be as nice as he was, or if he really is that nice, he just kills people. I don't know. But he's a top-notch. And last character, number 67. Do not know how to pronounce her name, so I'm not going to try. Again, top-notch. I will admit, in the beginning of the show, I did not like her that much. I thought she was annoying. She seemed to be very keep to herself, selfish, wouldn't really talk to anyone, wouldn't try and befriend anyone, and she would just kind of get on my nerves a little bit. I never hated her. She would just kind of get on my nerves, but towards the end, especially after episode 6, where this girl sacrificed herself for number 67, that's when I really started to like her. And she's been a top-notch all along. just because of her whole story with the pickpocketing, just going through all this to get to the top 3. She's definitely top notch, and I really like her. She's one of my favorites. Just before, I just wasn't a big fan. Well, there's my list. These guys we're not going to grade. I guess, yeah, there's no point in putting them anywhere. Anyway, this is my list. I know some people definitely not agree. I'm going to assume people will not be agreeing with... I think some people might think I gave Sangwoo too much of a high grade. Other than that, I think people might not have a hard time coming to terms with my list. Some people might think the front man should be down here. I just like the front man a lot. It's just my own opinion, but I understand if you guys don't agree. Anyway, so this is my tier list. Yeah, hope you guys have a good day and good week, and see you in the next video.